So I get asked a lot about playing doubles around the drums. I come from quite an extensive drumline background, so I have a lot of rudimental experience growing up anyway. And we used to practice just singles and doubles all day, you know, just to get them strong and clean in the line. Great stuff. Teaches you how to listen and to lock in with other people. So many great things about a drum line. But one of those things was getting the rudiments really, really solid and clean and strong. And I applied that to the drums. And a couple of exercises that come to mind for doubles to get them strong would be, there was an exercise we used to do that sounded like this. Okay, so hopefully you can hear I'm playing a phrase twice, going back and forth, and then the third one is longer. It's kind of more over the bar line, but I tried to play the hi-hat on the beat so you could hear, you know, how that sounds in the phrase. So hopefully that made sense. Okay, there's other versions of that, but that's one way to do it. And what I'm thinking about is playing both of those notes really strong, getting that snap really together to where they're both the same volume. And that's a really good exercise to work on that. Because if you take one stick away, playing a double, what's happening? That. So you really want to get that second note strong, and that rhythm is what you're playing in that exercise. And what is that? That's also a shuffle, if you think about it. So it all works together. That's one exercise that's really come in handy. Like I can feel it right now just from doing it and really thinking about playing it strong. I can feel that I just worked some muscles, and it feels good. It's like just a reminder of, you just gotta keep this stuff up. You gotta practice, you know, as much as possible every day and keep those things strong. I'm always playing on a pad. I don't get to practice as much as I used to, but I'm always on a pad in my hotel room or before a show, always working on stuff like this, just to keep everything feeling strong. So another exercise for doubles would be to think about accenting the second note, which is, you know, it's right, right, left, left, but let's accent that second note just as a reminder. It's an exercise. You probably would never play it this way. You might, but you more than likely would not. But it does come in handy with grace notes, you know, playing things inverted like that. So those things probably do happen in certain situations. But at least playing a double stroke, you may not play it this way. So it would be this. As I got faster, I really just went into a regular roll. But from doing that exercise beforehand, it kind of reminded my brain and my hands to really keep that second note strong. I don't play a lot of single stroke rolls around the drums as much as maybe some players do, because I've been able to utilize this because they're strong enough to sound at least powerful enough for my ears. And it's just a choice, but it's more of a organic kind of orchestral way of playing than really pounding them out. It's just a different sound. It's more of a harsh sound when you play singles versus the doubles. The doubles kind of soften it a little bit. So I use accents around those doubles to get that kind of power around the drums. So that's where this comes in handy, all the rudimental stuff. You know, playing 5-stroke rolls, 7-stroke rolls, whatever it might be. I'm not thinking about it when I'm playing it, but that's what's happening. Playing rolls with accents within it. So check it out. So hopefully that's helpful. As with all rudiments, you know, that's our vocabulary. They got to be strong. You know, other instruments have chords and scales. We have our rudiments, and I like to preach about them because I feel they're so important. It makes things so much easier to execute what we hear, and makes it easier to play when you have the rudiments strong. So work on those rudiments, work on those doubles, and we'll see you soon.